Hello, thanks for joining me for another beer review. Today we've got another beer from Time and Tide. It's a re-review, 2020 re-review of a beer that I reviewed back in 2016, which was in a 330ml can. Now Time and Tide have gone into their 440ml cans. It's one of their core range beers. This is their Spratwaffler, an American pale ale, then coming in at 3.7% ABV. So this is the new branding. Well, it's not new, it's been around for a little while, but for review purposes, the new branding then of this beer. So 37 IBUs then on this one. I think the potentially, I'm not 100% sure whether the actual ingredients has changed. So we're going to the malts. So I think the malts are almost certainly, well, they're definitely changed compared to what I'm seeing on tapped to the can. So we're going to go with the can. So the malts are in this Maris Otter, Pilsner, flaked oats and flaked barley. The hops are Citra. According to Untapped, the hops are Celeia, Cascade and Citra, but I don't know if that's the same recipe as what's muted on the can. The IBUs are on tapped are 37, on the can it's 15, so it's almost certainly a different recipe from when I had this beer in 2016, which is the original recipe, which is what I've got on my notes on the review 4 years ago. So what we've got, 3.7%, the OG is 1.0 or 1.042, and that's it. Not much else to go on there. Best before the 17th of November of 2020. I'd like to point out the brewery actually kindly supplied me with 6 beers, which is absolutely, thank you so much for giving me some beers. I purchased a couple of glasses because I live really close to them. This is one of their new branded glasses, the stemless ones. I wanted the new glass because I drink their beers regularly, you know. But I've also got a pint glass, so which is pretty cool. This is their new branding. This is the old branding, the Teku I've still got. It needs cleaning actually, but so it's changed from that to that, which you see on all the cans now and on their websites, etc. So really cool stuff. So I purchased a couple of glasses, and they very kindly brought them round to my house and supplied me with 6 beers, which was like, wasn't expecting that, which is really cool. Really do appreciate it. So I'm going to do a re-review of this then. Let's crack it open then and stop spattling on. So yeah, is it a dirty glass? Who cares? I haven't watched it since they brought it round earlier on. So yeah, I really appreciate it. It's a really nice little touch. I never expected anything like that. So so we got a third of a pint in this glass then, so you can now see the logo a little bit better. It was like they come out literally this week, this new branding glass. So beer in a glass, you know, it poured not too crazy ever, a creamy, thin veiled white head. It's got more of a in the glass, I'd say, but more of a wheaty kind of light lemon looking colour, straw. So let's get an aroma then on this one then. Yeah, I'm getting a very kind of herbal kind of aroma, lemon drop, very light, fluffy kind of aroma. Really nice actually. A light citrusy vibe. Also a little bit kind of, not musky, but just a little bit dry. It smells really nice. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Cheers, Time and Tide. I really appreciate it. It's really nice. I mean, it's a low ABV beer. It's I say an American pale ale, 3.7% ABV. Would pale ales in the States be 3.7% ABV? Kind of debatable. I don't think they'd be in the free range. I'm probably wrong, but are some of our interpretations of some of these styles they could be different. So if you're from America, let us know down below. Where does an American pale ale start ABV wise going up? 3.7? I'd be surprised if it is, but it's on that style hop variety. But this is drinking beautiful. It's really nice, very sessionable, very easy drinking, very tasty. The rest of that in there. Yeah, I mean, you can drink a load of. It's got enough flavour going on. It's not like a table beer. Some of the table beers can lack a little bit in flavour. Not many. I mean, one or two are just ridiculous flavoursome table beers. This is obviously not a table beer. It's a pale ale, just a step up from that. And it's got bags of flavour. This is one of them sessionable beers you could drink all day. Bit of food in between, barbecue, real hot weather. Like today when I'm reviewing, it's roasting hot. It's just a fantastic, easy drinking beer. Simple. And sometimes that's just all you need. It's just you don't have to think it, overthink it. I mean, I could waffle on about this beer for a while, but there's not much else to say about it. It's a very easy drinking, low medium body beer that you could just drink all day and steady and not be inebriated by the end of the day. You know, you can still function and stuff. A fantastic little beer. In terms of rating them for me on this one, for the style of beer, a session IPA, which is what they're calling it on the can, which I didn't actually realise. According to Untappd, an American IPA, it's going to be a session IPA, isn't it? So 3.7, but it's a very, very good one, with bags of flavour and a decent body to go with it, considering the ABV. All day long, a 7.5 out of 10. It's just a solid beer. So yeah, I think I gave this beer an 8 out of 10 or a 4 out of 5 on the Untappd scale back in 2016. But I think that's probably not to do with the beer. It's my palate. It's just where it is. But it's still definitely, if you see it in any kind of bottle shops or stuff, it's a solid session IPA. It's definitely worth picking up, or a couple of cans for sure. So let me know if you've had this one before. It's one of their core range beers from Time and Tide. They're Spratwaffler, session IPA then, not American Pale Ale as Untappd are calling it. 3.7, and it is actually 15 IBUs, not 37. So putting all that in there, and yeah, great in the new branded glass. So cheers for the guys down there down in Deal for bringing me this very kind of unexpected amount of beer with the glasses that I purchased. Really appreciate it. I need to visit you guys for sure, and maybe get an interview and stuff, and maybe have a brew day. That'd be awesome. I know shit about brewing, so you know, maybe get in contact. We'll have a chat, and yeah, that'd be good to have a brew day at some point for sure. So anyway, I'm waffling on, waffling on, and anyway, playlist down below. Reviews from 5 years ago up to the present day. This one. So anyway, thanks for watching. Look at all their social media outlets, follow them, buy their beer, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.